Hey guys, I have the Colourpop 1111 palette to swatch for you today. And I also picked up one of their pressed powder blushes because I've never tried one of these in the little heart packaging. For a while they were like sold out of these and then I kind of forgot about them, but I finally got one. It's a very like super soft silicone feeling compact that's super cute, but I know that sparkles and everything in my makeup drawer are gonna stick to this, especially like when you're doing your makeup and the powder just flies in the air. But this is the color Baby Cakes, and this is one of those like deep blushes that I like to use for this time of year. I really like mauvey and berry colored shades for fall time. So that is what it looks like. It's a very berryish blush. And I like the blushes that I do have from them that are like the Super Shock ones because they're not like crazy pigmented where you put some on and you're like, oh crap, I just used way too much. So this seems like it's kind of the same idea, but it's really pretty. It's a nice pinky berry shade. So I just figured I would swatch that, even though everyone's probably already seen the blush colors before. But the 1111 palette, I thought this was a really pretty design. It's like what the outside of the box looks like, and it's all pretty neutral. It's got some wings on the inside, which I really like. Looks like neon wings. And then it's got wings pressed into these, which is really cute. And then some stars on some of the other shades, the other matte shades. So I'm gonna swatch this for you. It's kind of, I liked this one because it's neutral, but not like super similar to all the other neutral ones they've been doing lately. It's more of like a cool toned one, which I really enjoy. So I figured I would get it and just swatch it for you guys. My chair is making noise every time I move it lately, so I think it needs WD-40 or something. Okay, so let me grab the back so I can see the colors. Oh, they're printed here anyway, so I don't really need that. First one is Total Angel. This is a metallic white. And it is pretty stinking metallic there. So that one's really nice. It's not like super see-through or anything. Then we have Manifest It. This is a light gold shade. It's got a lot of gold sparkle in it too. So that shade feels a little bit chunkier to the touch, but it's swatched really nicely. Good Thoughts is this matte camel shade. One of those shades they always stick in their neutral palettes. But it's nice and creamy and smooth. And then Balanced. This one's another one that feels kind of chunky, but it looks really smooth on the skin. So this one's just a really sparkly champagne with silver glitter in it. First row is really nice. One is Protection. This one is a matte pinky blush shade. Actually, it looks more like beigey on my skin. Then Major Change is this metallic, almost like an olive. Oops, I'm not even in the, I have my camera in sort of a different spot, and I wasn't even in the frame. No, that's definitely doesn't have a green tone to it. It looks olive in the pan, or in person anyway, but it's more of like a light golden brownish shade. Almost a taupey undertone. Reflect. This is one of those super glittery ones. So it's got a brown base and then copper and gold glitter in it. These are not my favorite because they feel kind of rough and chunky, and I don't like using them on my eyes, but they're gorgeous. They're super glittery. And then Lucky Babe. This one is kind of a drier texture, but it is a matte grayish taupe shade. can barely see it on me here. So that's the only one so far that isn't super pigmented, but they are pretty colors. Then we have Perfect Harmony. This is another drier feeling matte, but this is like a grayish purple, gray toned purple. Then Right Path is a chocolatey brown matte shade. And Empowered is a darker brown. That's more of a cool toned brown. And Divine. I can't tell if this is black or just a really dark brown. It's a very dry feeling. It's a really dark brown, and it's got, looks like just silver sparkle. This one's not crazy pigmented either. It's one of those matte bases with a ton of sparkle in it, but the sparkle is going to end up coming out of it unless you pack it onto your lid. I love these kinds of colors, but the ones that Colourpop does, the glitter just falls everywhere unless you pack it on over a sticky base. Because if you just try to blend it out, the glitter falls everywhere. But this is a really pretty palette. I like the color story, like I already said. It's kind of different from the neutrals that they've been doing lately, like the neutral color stories in palettes. And I just wanted to get it so I could swatch it and hopefully be helpful to some of you. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you in my next video.